Today as I was in my studies this morning, talking with the Lord, He gave me another reminder. I desperately needed it. Maybe you do too. In Philippians 2:12 and 13, we read, "Therefore, my dear friends, as you have always obeyed, not only in my presence, but now much more in my absence, continue to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. For it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill His good purpose." And then I actually have this verse written on my wall over here. And I said, well, the wording is a little different in the one on my wall. So for the words will and act, so it says, for it is God who works in you to will and to act in order to fulfill His good purpose. In another version I have, instead of the word to will is desire, instead of act is power. And I put that verse together and I said, for it is God who works in you let's read it on the wall here. Work hard to show the results of your salvation, obeying God with deep reverence and fear. For God is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases Him. So I'm sitting here debating with God, like we can really do that, right? I said, I'm mentally exhausted, spiritually, mentally, emotionally exhausted. And God knows that. And He knew that I needed to be reminded of the fact that any sort of faith we have, any sort of anything that we're doing that we know is of God, we have to remember that it is God who gives it to us. He gives us the faith, He gives us the will, He gives us the desire, He gives us the power to do what pleases Him. So let's go today and remember that no matter what you're going through, no matter what I'm going through, that we can depend on the Holy Spirit to do the desires of God and have the power to do them, because He's giving us the desires and the power to do what pleases Him. Okay? We need to remember that. I need it to today. And don't let our past, our mistakes, our failures condemn us, because those aren't of God. I did a little video earlier about fear less and pray more, and that's in my previous video, but it just kind of ties along with everything else the Holy Spirit is speaking to me about this morning, and I definitely know this is for somebody else. Every video I do is directed by the Holy Spirit. I don't get on here and just willy-nilly post a video. I don't do this for money. I don't want any money for this. I'm spreading the gospel of love of Jesus Christ. That's what we all need to do. That's our commission. To share with others what Jesus has done for us, what He has taken us from, the darkness He's ripped you from. We all have a story. Let's get out there and share it. Don't let the devil stop you with those disgusting thoughts. You are worthy because of Jesus. I love you. Go shine that beautiful light today. God bless you. See you soon, Lord willing.